Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we have some border gore to continue to clean up. That is definitely something that we want to focus on, but right now we are actually, if I can get zoomed in here, that first zoom is always spicy. We definitely want to get some additional upgrades done here. So we're going to focus on that for a little bit here. I'm hoping that that won't be the rest of this guy's life. It would be ideal if that wasn't the case, but we'll see. We'll continue to build hill farms. Man, that's cheap. 60 gold. Why is that so cheap? Hang on. I can't actually cancel it. Let's see if we can find one that's not constructing right now. It's like this would be 135. So that's not as cheap. Maybe up here. 135 there. 90 for hill farms. Hill Dwellers is dropping it quite a bit. Humble, Zealous, Power and Prosperity, and Holy Site. Okay, fair enough. I guess that makes sense. We're definitely going to continue to do that. Yeah, we're not going to spend 300 gold on an artifact. Thank you very much. We've got plenty for now. No worries here. We are below our level of grandeur, but we're going to be able to boost that back up quite soon here. Of course she'll be there. We'll be able to boost that back up quite soon as we finish up these projects here. Now, of course, we are in wealth focus, and we're going to grab ourselves a trait from that quite soon. We can lawfully imprison this princess. 75% chance of success. We're going to try it. Okay, we got her. Fantastic. So we're going to ransom her back for 100 gold. Perfect. We decline this alliance. And we're going to instantly spend that 100 gold on quarries. Wonderful. That's the stewardship lifestyle perk available, and we're going to grab It Is My Domain at this point. That will, of course, allow us to extort subjects, which we will definitely do. No 750 option? Sad. We'll take the 500. Okay, so we're going to construct ourselves guilds over here. We just want to make sure that all of these are constructing where possible. 131, okay. Nothing to be built here, although that just started itself. I like it. Trade port. Trade port. Done. Hello, pause menu. And we're also going to get some... What is this? Salt wells right now. It's going to go to walled wetlands. Sounds good. We just finished up over here. You'll never be forgotten, old friend. I say as I have forgotten this guy already. I have no idea who this man is, but he's apparently our best friend, and he just died, so he'll never be forgotten. Okay, fantastic. So we're going to get a payment in here very shortly. I was hoping that that would be enough to upgrade one of these. Unfortunately, all of those are 157 gold, so that's not ideal, but we'll go ahead and get granaries building now. What's next? Do we have anything else that isn't constructing? Yes, we do. And we can go ahead and get that done. Man, that's cheap. This is all additive, then. Because that is so cheap. Done. Okay. I'm just kind of marveling at this point over how cheap that is. Worm on a string was destroyed. That's, not very relevant. All of our non-castle holdings, as far as I can tell, appear to be constructing, other than this one. We'll go ahead and get monasteries building there. Cool. Lots of pop-ups popping up, but that's okay. We don't really care about any of them at this juncture. So, I mean, this is a good time to bank up cash, for sure. We don't have much of a bank right now. And we're going to need it, as a lot of these will finish upgrading at similar times. Hoardings is going to be done in just 7 years as well. So Hoardings and Castle Baileys will allow us to upgrade our castles. That'll be a while to get them fully upgraded for this tech era, but it'll definitely be an important thing to do. And we'll crank up our court grandeur once we're finished with these upgrades, but our income is skyrocketing right now. We're going to take 25 gold for this ransom, absolutely. And you can see here, well, some of them are continuing to work on their own upgrades, and we're really happy to see that. Not all of them will. We'll upgrade some of them ourselves as we can. We're going to take 50 gold from this guy. Grandeur level is 9. I like it. Of course, we're rather large, but we're chilling for the moment, and that will be okay. So we can certainly get some additional hill farms building. A lot of these will construct their own eventually, but I want to get it going faster. So next payment, we should be able to get salt wells going here. Yeah, we're just lacking 2 gold. Done. Okay, what else would we need? 300 gold? No, get out. Wow, 2 of them popping up simultaneously. Okay, I'm not paying 600 gold for 2 artifacts. Thanks. We have much better things to invest that cash in right now, like this city here. And we would love to put something in there. 240 gold is the cheapest upgrade available. Next month tick, or not month tick, but next time we get paid, that'll work. For some reason, the gold doesn't come in on the month tick in CK3. I've never figured out exactly why. I think it's just every 30 days rather than every month. I think that's the way it works. And of course, some months don't have 30 days. So I think they just normalized it that way. But the Spy Master is going to need to be replaced. We'll put this guy in. Cool. We're above our vassal limit. I'm not too concerned about that, but let's see here. Yeah, we can't just immediately move anybody over, so that's a little sad. We'll get these monasteries upgrading. This one just finished up over here. Cool. 157 gold. We're going to go for the 105 gold construction for right now. And this city is going to need construction as well. That's 195 gold there. We are able to grab either Golden Aplomb or Hergeld, and we're going to grab Hergeld. We're not going to take war profits here right now because we're not planning on going to war for a little bit. The question is for how long? We're making extremely rapid progress here. This actually started upgrading on its own. We just got banking. So that's great. What is going to be exposed next? Heraldry. Okay, I mean, we don't really care about it. It's better than literally nothing, but it's pretty low tier in terms of what we'd want to be exposed. Not that we can control it in any way. It just is what it is. So we build this trade port here, and there we go. We will also upgrade this trade port as soon as we can. I would like to solve this vassal issue. We could easily toss, like, this county into this king, and that would be absolutely fine. We could even demand his conversion. He has a 100% chance of acceptance. So we'll go ahead and do so while we're at it. There we go. Cool. So we will continue to upgrade in as many places as we can. Some of these upgrades are more doable than others, but note how these two both started their own upgrade automatically. I love it when vassals spend money on their own holdings. We'll spend the money on their holdings. Technically, it's in their interest to not do so, but that's really, really good for us when that happens. 67 gold for pastoral lands. That is so good. And we just need 36 more gold here. Proposing an alliance. Get out of here, you jerk. Okay. We'll go ahead and get that upgrading. We're up to almost 100 gold per month now. Demand artifact. Wow. That's not going to be a thing that's going to happen. I can tell you that. Secrets are being exposed, and that's all great. We could accuse this guy. I don't really care. Okay, he confessed. We got a weak hook on him, and we could demand payment with that. Done. We get 50 gold, and with that 50 gold, we are, of course, going to invest in this. Actually, monasteries is not what we want. Farms and fields would be better right now. Monasteries will be good. We do want it, just not quite yet. Okay, Linchet says fine. I did not actually click on that. Sure, show him in. We'll take his 50 gold. Okay, upgrade that. Perfect. This city is going to need an upgrade. We'll put in quarries. Wonderful. We did drop down to 88 gold per month right now. Makes me a little... But it's okay. We will get a new lifestyle focus fairly soon. Detailed ledgers is probably what we go for. Selling titles would be good, but that's a long ways away at this point. We'll put some pastoral lands in. And there's a city over here. Okay, so we're definitely going to want vegetable fields. And we'll get that going. Okay. We've got a city and a temple up over here. We're going to be maxing these out pretty quick. There's no doubt about it. We'll go for the temple first. And we'll just go ahead and get livestock pens built in there. There we go. When are we going to be able to... Oh, please enter. Deposit the gold on the left. Actually, we're going to take the 75 gold. Diplomacy lifestyle experience? Yeah, we're going to take the 75 gold. Cool. So we can extort our subjects next year. That's fine. We will go ahead and upgrade the guilds over here as soon as we have the cash. Our wife has been murdered, and apparently it was not one day too soon. We didn't do it, technically. But we do need a new wife, and that will need to be someone with high stewardship, and this person will do. Cool. Okay, that's constructing. So we will go ahead and put in Mason's guilds here as soon as we've got the cash. I want to get these guilds done first because of that development growth upgrade. That's the most important thing to me right now. Oh, okay, we died. Well, it was the rest of that guy's life. Cool. Long live the Empress. So this is the Empress here. She is an astute intellectual. We are going to immediately put her into wealth focus, although we're going to switch off of that later on. We've got the scholar tree maxed out, actually. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're going to run that for the moment. How old are we? We are... sure, show him in. Okay. We are 46. Okay. This guy is our player heir. He's an adequate bargainer. I probably should have done something about that earlier, but I guess it's okay. This is our current husband. He is skill 23 stewardship. Okay. Now we can bump him over to manage domain. That's going to be a big upgrade for us. We definitely need a chancellor. We need a steward. We need a marshal, and we're just putting in the most qualified people in the realm for these positions. Our heir is unmarried, and we're going to want him to have someone who is high stewardship. There we go. Perfect. Lots of things that we can do, but for now, this seems okay. So we're going to work down the avaricious tree for the moment. That's not going to last forever, and I'm interested in seeing what's going to happen with this faction here. So there's a Liberty faction and an Independence faction that we don't actually need to worry about. Okay. So we could demand conversion out of these guys, like right now. That would be kind of funny to do. A lot of these are already Mesdayan, but we'll just go ahead and do that for anyone who isn't. It's unlikely that this is going to succeed, and it is very likely that we're going to have to fight this Liberty faction. That's okay. I don't actually mind that. Well, you'll pay the price in this world. Yeah, I'm not surprised that they didn't convert. Okay. So you're demanding an artifact. We can actually hold another domain. That is really good for us. And we're going to revoke this title here. Done. It was the wrong religion. Okay. That's interesting. That bumps us up to 12 of 12, which is a pretty big boost. And what are we doing right now with our marshal? He's organizing the army, and that's actually exactly what we want him to do at this exact moment. I do want to get an additional mobile camps upgrade over here, although we need Castle Baileys for that. So for this moment, this is maxed out. Okay, we'll build a trade port over here. Just checking through the rest of these. We're not maxed out here. We could definitely use some cash there. Our cash income has dropped a little bit from the succession. That will, of course, change as various opinions come up. Oh, I want to look at our Realm Priest as well. Yeah, that's a pretty big part of this. So we really should put in somebody who likes this a little bit better. We're going to drop one skill here for putting in this guy. Done. So he's at 38 opinion. Make that 33. We're going to toss him... I was going to toss him some gold, but we don't have 150. Sure. That is a lot. And we'll go ahead and send him a gift as soon as we get a payment here. Oh, we can do it right now. Okay, there we go. 150 to boost that up, and now he endorses us maximally. So 92.3 isn't too bad. Cool. Okay, so this is all good, I think. No real problem right now. We do need to get this hunting ground upgrading, and this dangerous faction isn't going to be too bad. Yeah, so we're not surprised that they are demanding liberty. We will not be threatened. We're going to fight them. So he's going to declare, and we'll rally the troops. We will drop down to speed 3 for the moment, and the question becomes, how threatened are we by this? The answer, not very at all, I think. We're going to raise our men-at-arms. And we're going to raise a few levy troops. How many levy troops do they have in total right now? 50k, but they're very spread out. So we do need a new chancellor, and that'll be this gentleman. And a new spy master, and that'll be this gentleman. Okay. This is enough for the moment. We may raise up additional troops. But for now, we're going to head out and see if we can catch some. This looks pretty solid. We don't care about sieges that they're doing right now. We have ticking war score here. For the moment, all we're interested in doing is stack wiping enemies, just like that. So that's 2,000 off of their total. And they're just kind of running around for the moment. I mean, we're not surprised that this faction is happening, but it's not going to be a problem. Now, who's the actual war leader here? This guy. Okay. Just wanted to check that. There's a stack up here that we could go for. We need to remember that we have to defend our capital. We're going to head up over this way. They're going to keep heading this way, I think, so we may have to intercept them up here instead. They're turning around. We're keeping an eye on these forces over here. For now, we're closing in on these guys. Now, they've occupied a location. That's not actually doing anything. Okay, cool. So far, so good. I'm not too concerned about this. I'm a little concerned about how close they're getting to our capital over here. We probably want to turn around over here quite soon. There we go. So we're going to head over this way and see about dealing with some of these forces. This will be fine. I'm going to bump it up to speed 4 while we walk. There is another faction here, and that's an independence faction. I'm not entirely sure if we can do anything about... Well, we can definitely do something about this faction. We're not going to fight both of them simultaneously, but can we just negotiate with anyone here? The answer is no. Okay. So, you've got siblings, huh? Well, that's not very ideal. What about this guy? Ah, now this is something we can work with. We'll put our half-sister together with this guy, and that'll pull him out of that faction. Cool. There we go. And we're going to head down towards our capital here. Actually, we're still heading up over here. He's sieging this way, which I'm reasonably okay with him doing. He is going to get that siege done quite soon. We're going to have to get that back, but that's not a problem. Actually, he abandoned the siege. We swapped positions with half of that, and the other half is just getting wrecked. Okay, so this is actually a huge deal here. I want to head over this way. We will continue to fight them. And some of these may get stack wiped. Ecstatic peasantry, huh? Okay, cool. And I would like to catch a force over this way. Yes. This looks good. He does not win any of this. We're going to head in here and fight them. Now, we only have battle war score right now. These guys are making for the capital, so we need to turn around here and save the capital a bit. That'll be fine. New acquisitions, huh? A very good artifact. Fine making gold. Okay, so that's definitely something that we can put onto a trinket here. We could do that instead of the worn language manual for right now. Where is it here? Was that not actually a trinket? Is that something that we put in our royal court? Hang on. Court artifacts? No, where did that go? Do we need a tick to update it? We'll let it tick a bit, and then we'll head over this way. I do want to equip that, if we at all can. I do not see it. It doesn't seem to be something we equip. So let's look at our all court artifacts here, see if it goes in here. Maybe it's a book that we would display in here. We've got a fine book about books. Fine making gold. Okay. So we would want to display that. Well, we have monthly stewardship lifestyle right now. So this is actually better than what we were looking at putting in there. Okay, sounds good. So we don't need to do... We're going to head on over and stop these guys from plundering our capital a bit. There we go. That'll be fine. We will get ticking war score soon enough. That independence faction is still brewing. We've got a bunch of events here. Sure. We'll lose a little stress. Family doesn't come first. We're going to take the court grandeur. And we'll fix the smelly hole in the floor. Cool. So this faction does need to be dealt with. And we will work with this guy here. We'll arrange marriage with our son. That'll do. Cool. We're going to win another fight here. Excellent. And we're going to head in over this way, see if we can stack wipe these guys, maybe. They're heading up over here. That's okay. We need to head this way anyway. What do they have right now for troops? They have 40,000 troops. Now, we don't have that number here, but we haven't needed it yet. When we do need it, we can always raise up more troops. But for right now, this is completely and totally fine. Okay, we're going to continue to stack wipe forces for the moment. This is okay. Now, why would we... Oh, probably just numbers defending in hills. Yeah, we're going to hold off here. And we're now going to raise up a few extra troops. That's plenty. And we're going to look at heading in here. I mean, this says that the chances are even. I'm not entirely sure that they are, if I'm honest. Yeah, they don't think that the chances are even at all. And they aren't. We win this. Fantastic. Now, they have additional troops over here. They're making for our capital again. This is to be expected. And this faction is continuing to brew here. So we're going to need to deal with it. This is no problem. Like, this is completely okay. We can always raise additional troops if we need to. For now, we don't need to. We will finish up this battle, and then we're going to come over and defend our capital again. That alliance has been formed, and that disbands that faction. Perfect. We gained a level of fame. We're going to come over and defend our capital. Hello, pause menu. We do have 5% from ticking war score at this point. Cool. So they have dropped down their troop count quite a bit. And we will fight them over here. They are grouping together a little bit more. There's no doubt about that. We will stack wipe this unit. There we go. And we're going to head in and defend our capital. Now they're going to try to pile in here. We have the defensive penalties, or rather the defensive bonuses. They do have a lot of troops. It's very close. We are still winning. That was exceptionally close. So, we are going to raise a few additional troops. How many? That's plenty. We're going to send them over this way, I think. Well, no, we can't do that just yet. We'll have to wait for this battle to end. We could come in and reinforce this, and let's go ahead and do it. There's nothing that can be done for our injured vassal, sadly. Okay. So we win that, and these guys are going to lose over here. Fantastic. That battle was a little bit of a nail biter. There's no doubt about it. I was thinking we were going to start to lose that battle when they had the 5k stack here coming in, but it didn't end up working out that way. And part of that is because we had the defensive bonus here in the hills. That's a big deal. It's a very big deal. Okay. They're doing this nonsense. Okay, we're going to split in half, and we're going to send half over here and half over here. And now we're going to come in over this way and group back up. There we go. No more of that nonsense. Thank you very much. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to finish up this small rebellion. I'm really not too concerned about it at this point. This is very under control as far as I'm concerned. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. Hi, Magadan Empire. Where did you come from? I feel like... the Magadan Empire is on male preference primogeniture, compared to Armenia, which is on male preference primogeniture. This went elsewhere, though. Well, we'll take a look at that next episode. We should have a claim on it, right? Yes, we have a pressed claim on it. So we'll go after that guy next time. See you all then.